What is NAV?
See, NAV in a common man's language, it's like a share price. Okay, it will fluctuate depending upon the portfolio construction. Okay, NAV definition is net asset value. That means what is the value per unit which you are owning in a respective fund is determined by NAV. Okay, so NAV is post expenses. So the NAV multiplied by number of units you carry, it will determine your fund value. Okay, layman's language, NAV is like a share price. Okay, how NAV is calculated is a bit complex. I'll try to explain. Okay, so you have a portfolio constructed. For example, this is an ABC fund. Okay, ABC large cap fund. Let's take an example. So this large cap fund has around 23 stocks. Let's assume. So each 23 stocks will have different weightage. Let's assume HDFC Bank has 8%, ICICI Bank has 12%. I'm just taking an example randomly. Infosys has 12%, and then something like that. So this total portfolio construction, we have allocation of these things. So, and you have some money invested in that fund. For example, the AUM of the fund, assets under management of the fund, is about 1,000 crores. So this 1,000 crores is allocated in respect to all this, 23 stocks in different allocation. After this allocation has been put in place, end of the day, you know what is the closing price of all these stocks. You know what is the number of stocks you're carrying also. If you multiply both of them, you get the fund value, okay, of that day. Minus, there is an expense ratio which is linked to every fund. So expense ratio divided by 365 days, they take a daily basis and they'll charge the NAV. So before calculating expense ratio, this is called GAV, gross asset value. Later you get a net asset value. So in a simple terminology, any fund's NAV is like a share price, which determines what is the value of that portfolio per unit. Okay, then total number of units of the fund multiplied by NAV is equal to your AUM of the fund. Okay, so NAV is declared mandatorily by every mutual fund company by 8 p.m. same day. 8 p.m. It is disclosed by mandatorily, and the NAV calculations is not done by the AMC. It is been outsourced by RTAs because the simple process, because NAV calculation has to be done by outsourced. Even allotment of units also has been outsourced. We can talk about that separately. So bottom line is it's a share price. You, for example, you have ABC equity fund. You are having 1,500 units and NAV is 20 rupees. That means 1,500 stocks you are having. Then the stock price is 20 rupees. Simple.